Good evening. This rock is a sealed poured rock with a temporary tattoo. Looks pretty nice. And this one I'm going to seal. I actually put the tattoo on about 2 days ago. But I'm going to put the Mod Podge on top and seal that right now. So I'm going to start with that before I start putting the tattoos on. I'm going to show you how to seal the tattoo rock, but these are a few of the tattoos I'm going to put on tonight. Sometimes I have good luck with them, sometimes I don't. It depends on the type of paint that's on top sometimes, or if the tattoo is a cheaper tattoo. And then these ones, this is my practice rock, so I've just been kind of putting them on here. This one was a cheaper tattoo. It did not work very well. This one was also cheaper, but it went on beautifully. So it just depends on the type of tattoo it is too. Alright, so to start with, I'm just going to show you how to seal the tattoo that's been dried for a day. So this one's been dried about a day. Oops. Something got on top of it. A wood piece of paper. Try to slowly remove it so I don't mess the tattoo up. Okay. Still looks good. Okay, so I'm going to use this foam brush. And I'm going to start with this first, and then we'll go back and look at this later. But I'm just going to put a nice layer of it on there. I'll show you how I do it. I kind of make sure I go on nice, but then after I smooth it out. And I do this before I put the Duraclear, the actual sealer on, because I tried it last time and this gives it a better cover before you put that on there. Okay, I don't want to go too much, but this is enough of a layer so when it dries, it'll dry nice. Okay, so that's to start with. This one's already been sealed, Mod Podge and sealed, so it looks really pretty cool on there. And this one was a cheaper tattoo. I think it was only like 10 cents or something. It was pretty cheap. Okay, I think I'll start with just this one right here. And most temporary tattoos have this little coating on top. And it pretty much tells you on the back of it what to do. You're just going to really just take the top off. And then this part's usually sticky. So this part, I kind of cut around it so I can get a close, just the tattoo itself. And I just put it upside down. And it sticks on. But then I just had some paper towels kind of wet and ready. So these are just wet paper towels. And then I'm just going to lay it right on top. And usually I'll just press down for like about 30 seconds. And then we'll see what happens. I try to keep it kind of still so I don't move it, but I don't really know how each one's going to come out. So we'll see how this one looks. Kind of feel it moving already, so I just kind of lifted it off. And the metallic looks really cool, the tattoos do. Trying to smooth this top part out. Because they go on with the nice shine, so it's a different type of tattoo. So it looks pretty cool. Set that one to the side. I think I'll do this eye next, so I'll do this one. Now these ones are different than the other kind of tattoos because these are metallic. So they're a little bit different, but they're the same thing. They're kind of sticky on the side where you need to put it on, and I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to barely put it where it needs to go, and then I'm going to use just that wet paper towel. Kind of just hold it over for about 30 seconds. I was planning on doing this tutorial earlier, but I didn't have time. Let's see, it's feeling a little slippery. I'm going to slowly check it out. It looks pretty cool. I'm kind of just tapping the top because it kind of, the metallic kind, so it kind of lifted a little bit. So I'm kind of just kind of pressing it down, smoothing it out. And it looks really neat on the rock. Just these metallic ones. I don't have many of these, but these look really cool. So I got 2 of them so far. I'm going to do this next one too. Hello, Maria. Doing some metallic tattoos. So you just take the plastic layer off, and I kind of cut it to fit, so it's easier to just put it on top if it's cut down. And I'm just going to stick it right in the middle. I didn't really press too hard, but I just used paper towel and just hold it over. I think I have where these silver tattoos came from, in case you're interested. This is the back of this silver tattoo. Looks like it's radtats.com, so just in case. Okay, I think I have taken it long enough. Let's check it. These ones are really good because they just lift right off. And that one took really well, so I don't have to smooth that one out. What do you think? Looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to do this big eye. The eyes are kind of, these are, the tattoos look like they go on better when it's a flat rock. This one's not that flat, but I think the design's pretty cool, so the eye's gonna look neat on top. So I hope, okay, get right around there, that's good. Put this, oops. Okay, hopefully, see how this goes. This one's drying pretty nice. I just put the Mod Podge over the top, and it's gonna dry pretty clear and shiny. And this is just what I put on before I put on the Duraclear. And the only thing that the Mod Podge does is it just gives it that thin layer of sealing on the tattoo, so that the Duraclear doesn't really mess with the adhesive. Doesn't really mess with it, so it looks really cool. Okay, I have one unicorn one. I was able to get another unicorn one out of the machine. I just don't know which unicorn to put on which rock. This blue one or this blue one. This one's shinier, but this is uneven, so this is flatter, so I don't know which is gonna look better on, so I haven't decided. Okay, I think this eye is almost ready. I'm a little nervous because it's a big rock. Not really big, but it's a nice one. Ooh. Yeah, the metallic looks really cool on here. Looks like I hand wrote it a little bit too, but this gives it a really nice shine to it. I think I'm gonna do the unicorn one. On this uneven surface one. Just, I know I might mess the tattoo up, but I just want to see if I get it to stick right, but it's worth a try. Okay, we'll see how this goes. This probably is not going to go well, but I can get more of these tattoos, so don't worry. I can get more. It's just that this rock is really sparkly, so if it's going to look good, if this is a rock, it would look good. So I'm just going to put my hand over the top. This is a big one. Just applying the pressure for the tattoo to get in there. This one's one of my favorites. I'm gonna hide it soon, but I need to see it just another more week before I let it go. Okay. And these look really cool. I like the metallic tattoos, so they look really neat, especially with the pores because they're pretty metallic themselves. So, okay, let's see. Cross your fingers. Let's see. Trying to make sure that I get in all the crevices to make sure the tattoo sticks. Starting to want to move. Ooh. Okay, trying to go slow. Oh, looks pretty cool. Yeah, that was a good idea. I didn't know if it was going to be a good idea just because it's so uneven on the surface, but I'm not going to mess with it at all because it really came out really cool with the colors in the background. It kind of made it look really, like the colors look pretty cool in the background, pop out. Almost looks like it was meant to be that way. That's cool. This one, I don't know if I'm going to let this one go. Might be in my garden. This one's pretty cool. Okay, it just made like different colors in there with the blue because it was pink. And since it was blue and in the background, the pink and the blue made purple. So now it looks like a purple unicorn. So, you know I love purple. Okay, so totally awesome. Loving that. I'm going to do one more eyeball. And then we'll cut out. Just kind of wanted to show you guys how to do these. Try to think about, let me see if I got a regular tattoo back here that I'm going to put on this rock right in the back. Just because I want to do a regular one too, just to see how that comes out. So there's a unicorn one. This one's a bird. Gonna stick it on. Get a chance to cut it out, but I'm going to just go over the top. Not too sure how this will come out. I can't believe this turned purple. That is crazy. And I know where to get more of the unicorn, so definitely going to make more of that. It's a little shiny on the face there. I can't believe it turned purple. Pretty cool. And this is pretty much dried already. And it has a really nice shine to it. Okay, let me see if this birdie's ready. I know it sounds crazy, but I kind of want one to come out crappy so you can see what they look like when they come out crappy. Because this one's a Jeep tattoo. I mean, I hope it comes out well, but I have a feeling it's not going to come out well. Sorry if I'm talking low. The daughter just went to sleep. Oh, this came out pretty good. I didn't think it was going to come out pretty good, but it came out pretty cool. What do you think? I was almost doubting it was going to peel, but pretty good. And most of these pores are metallic, so you could tell that the tattoos stick well to those colors that are really smooth and shiny. Okay, last one, I'm going to do the eye on this rock. So these are the ones I've done just right now. So these were tattoos I just did earlier. Sorry if I'm going too fast here. And then this one is my favorite. I couldn't believe it turned purple. This was actually pink tattoo. But the blue pore was in the heck of it, so turn that color. Pretty neat. Okay. And these are some buggies that I was working on. Got some cool pictures out of the National Geographic. There's scarabs. There's so many different types. And they kind of look kind of cool and weird on the pores, so These will be fun to hide. Okay, last tattoo. Again, these, even though they're metallic, they're the same as the others. You take off the shiny part, the sticky part. Oops. I want to stick to that thing. Okay. Static clean. Okay. The sticky side down. Then I just put this over the top. I'm using the same paper towel as all of them. I'm just putting my hand pressure over the top. Oh, it's late tonight. Can't wait to go to bed soon. But I did not want to not follow through with this tutorial. Mainly because I wanted to do these two, so I had to wait a little while. Take a peek. Some more pressure on there. These Egyptian ones look really cool though. They look really neat on the pour. And they got them at the dollar store. They're pretty cool. This big giant metallic one looks really neat on a large rock too. Okay, I think it's ready. Let's see. I think I need more time on the bottom. Kind of tell. Oops. Slipping. It was ready. And I can kind of tell it's a little flat right there, so I'm just going to pat it. It's coming up. Looks pretty cool. Okay, this is the end of the tutorial. Pretty much these will dry for about maybe a day. And then I'll put Mod Podge on top. And still let them dry another day. And then I'll seal them. I could do the Mod Podge and then wait and then seal them the same day, but I think I'll wait just to make sure I get a nice dry layer on there. Again, the reason why I do the Mod Podge is because, before I seal, is because it helps to make sure this adhesive really sticks to the rock. And then I've done a batch before where I did not do the Mod Podge, and it was, I could tell after I sealed it, it was really still sticky. And then when I do Mod Podge, it doesn't feel the sticky way anymore, so it helps. Okay, you guys have a lovely evening. No pouring tonight. I've got a couple projects I'm working on, but no pouring. And thanks for checking this out. Just want to make another embellishment easy for anybody that didn't want to draw anything or write on the words, you know. This still looks cool on the pours. Especially this one. This one was pink. And parts of it are pink and parts of it are purple and blue. Pretty cool. All right, have a great evening.